carry that helps out melee carries substantially. The healing and shielding coming from Senna to help out Griffin in the attempts at jungle. This is it, crab number 3.
All right, Griffin's going after it, but a nice use of the dredge line to grab Cryogen from Lions as the 2v2 in the bottom lane breaks out, but a ton of damage back on a Call Me. He's taken low, tries to use the Q3 to get away, and Kizno kills off Griffin for the first blood. Call Me still alive. He backs away once more. He doesn't have the Fate
number
Seal.
1.
With the Azir plays not working out, he's definitely locked in as the series has gone forward. But now it's FlyQuest making a play in the bottom lane. It's Lions, the victim of the gank from Griffin.
And nothing inherent. Storm Razor does give you move speed, and they're going to go for a bot play themselves.
Yep, they drop the depth charge onto Masu. Call Me immediately arrived with the Fate Sealed. It lives up to its name. The shutdown even goes over to Sajet. The Aphelios gets paid. Masu gets buried. That's the execution Disguise wanted.
Yeah, nice ult there from Sajed, and then he's got his Gravitum lock up.
Oh no, Call Me though has now way overstayed with Griffin and Cryogen down here. They're looking to grab the punish onto the Yone, but a nice Magnet Storm coming out, tries to lock everybody up. Call Me does die. Griffin's still fighting. He gets a double. Griffin's about to make it a triple if Kizno didn't show up. Cryogen now gets away. Meanwhile, up here on the top side, Castle into the Dominus looking to deal with Gakdos. Oh, never mind. The fight's already over. I tried to. Bottom side, though, Sajet at least did get that first kill. It looked like that was about to be highlight reel material there for Griffin if Kizno didn't show up. Castle almost has the kill on to Gakdos, and yeah, that one's going to round up. He'll take that kill.
Not respecting the teleport timing and the minion wave. If you are close to a minion wave, you're close to a slice and dice. So,
don't feel nice.
You know, good punish from Castle, and we're going to a dragon fight immediately.
Yep, Lions has to try to get away. Quad goes forward to try to get the execution here with the ulti, but he doesn't have enough damage to kill off the Nautilus. Now Call Me in the middle of everybody. Immediately snaps back with a soul unbound. Disguised, they're up 2 Drakes. FlyQuest is up about a chance to win $50 in RP. Buy your very own Vamp Scepter so you can be just like Yone and win your lane after that big power spike. As Call Me going for the dive underneath the tier 1 turret. Gets a lot of Quad's health bar, but not the entire thing. Over the wall comes Lion, sets it up with a dredge line. Shield from the Dawning Shadow helps try to keep Quad alive, but it's not quite enough. Call Me and Lions get their mark and they get away.
Here comes the reinforcements as well. Griffin and Cryogen are on the way. Can they trap?
Ooh, Masu's very low. Moonlight Vigil doesn't hit him, very fortunately, because that would have been some scary stuff. Bottom side here, you can see Lions getting away, but Cryogen manages to take the kill onto Call Me. They would have rather had Griffin pick up that kill, but hey, kill's a kill one way or the other, so they'll send that one over to the Rel. Meanwhile, back up here in the top side, you can see Gakko still with the health advantage in the 1v1, while the Herald is summoned up in the bottom lane, looking to force down the tier 1 turret. Griffin staying alive for now, does hop into the Herald, but immediately the car crashes, and Kizno's found at the scene of the crime. Castle has arrived into the mid lane. Gakdos is still back up there in the top side. FlyQuest grouped up as 4, but they got to be careful of the Renekton flank. Dragon down to 2,000 HP. FlyQuest stepping in. It's going to be stolen by Griffin, but into the back line goes Call Me. Now he's intercepted by Griffin. Between worlds, Gakdos is buying so much space with the Dawning Shadow over the top. Quad grabbing the kill onto Call Me. A beautiful scan of the week here yet again. Disguised are trying to fight back. Sajid with a kill onto Griffin. Quad and Gakdos looking for a little bit more. They'll slow down the Renekton. Cryogen continues his chase. Sajid is in danger. There's the scan of the week. The cleanse will not matter. He's struck down as Quad wants more. Kizno and Castle try to get out, but Cryogen's ready on the flank. He stuns up the Renekton. He may just die himself. They want to try to turn it back around, but Cryogen's staying alive. Kizno's down. Double kill over to Gakdos. Ace for FlyQuest.
Now, of course, even with the cleanse, not going to be able to get away from this one. I think this was a cooler chase down, though, because they go around the little raptor pit here. Back onto Baron, though, Flowers. FlyQuest burning it through. It doesn't look like there's any steal opportunity. Diana very far away, but...
yeah. FlyQuest, though, look at the health bars. Quad and Cryogen are both at about half. The Baron's down to 3,000. Kizno's not here just yet. The Baron is going to be secured by Griffin, but what about the fight after? Lions in the middle of everybody. Cryogen trying to keep everyone away. Griffin putting the pressure onto Sajet, and he's already killed him. Disguised AD carry down. Lions goes right back into his own grave. A double kill back to the Mbessa as Kizno goes golden, only to stay alive an extra half second. Call Me can't do anything here on the Yone. As Masu is under pressure from Castle, it's a triple kill back over to Griffin. The Mbessa is running wild. Castle's the only man standing. FlyQuest wanted a Baron. They're going to get an ace on the side. It's a quadra kill over to Griffin. Griffin!
Sajet, even with Sajet flashing away, that means literally 0 to Mbessa. Infinite dashes there. Takes him.
FlyQuest want to mount the pressure here with this Baron. The tier 2 turret's going to get the crust knocked off of it. Call me, Griffin, everybody just showing up around here in this mid lane, disguised. They need to try to defend, but Call Me with the Yone has got to be so careful every time he steps up. Even with Soul Unbound, if you get CC'd, you might just get completely destroyed before you can snap back.
Yeah, there's plenty of damage here to back it up on the side of FlyQuest. Griffin holding down mid lane, buffing up those minions. Meanwhile, the rest of the squad takes the second tier 2. Bottom side, top side of the map, of course, Renekton is trying to get a little something back for the side of DSG, but it's just a mountain of gold here for FlyQuest. Hard for a wombo combo AoE team to fight a FlyQuest squad that is set up with the carry jungle and Bessa like this, but also has other damage-dealing champions, because you still need to get a big AoE,
120 splinters already collected means that the damage is through the roof on this guy. Over on the other side, Castle at least does have his Spear of Shojin and Stridebreaker combo, so the Renekton can be kind of a threat. Gakgos with Between Worlds tries to go right back in after Call Me. Masu's showing up here to try to help his top laner. Call Me in a 1v2, and he might just win it. He's got the first kill. Call Me does die, and Gakgos gets back away, make it a 1-for-1 and a 2v2 down here in the bottom lane, but most of it was that 1v2 from Call Me, getting something that honestly FlyQuest shouldn't have given over to him, but now Griffin wants to get something back here in the mid lane. Public Executions forces the flash out of Sajet. Yeah,
good flash there. Have to use it on that ultimate this time around. Castle will be able to finish up the Tower of Flowers. You almost got to do another Call Me ambulance play over there.
Almost.
Yeah. Maybe call the ambulance very quickly for Castle.
Yeah, Gakgos is going to stop him here with a twofold Hex. Prevents the recall. Castle wants to try to get away, and he's going to go very far away to another plane of existence. Actually, we'll see you in heaven, Mr. Crocodile. 50 seconds.
Syncs up so nicely. Delay the death timer in the alcove. Now, Baron does take a while to burn, but they have so much damage. I want to see how quickly they can burn through this.
Okay.
They're getting some vision over the back. DSG being very, very cautious. It's still 13, 12 seconds left on Castle. So even with the Baron not going down super quickly or anything, seems like FlyQuest pretty easily have this one in hand, and the best that DSG can do is just split push with Yone.
Okay, Call Me's going to get whatever he can. Really got to get all the way out of there now. Nicely done with Cryogen and Quad working together to force Castle back. That means that Disguised has no chance to try to defend this tier 2 turret here in the top lane. Remember that all tier 3s are still standing, but that is the final structure collapsing outside of the Disguised base. So now it is the siege ready to begin as FlyQuest have the 2 Baron Enchanted Cannon minions up here in the top lane. Just about ready to knock off that second plate, but barely miss out on the damage they need. Instead, FlyQuest going to use their chance, go after the red buff right now. Cryogen is in danger, kept alive there by the Dawning Shadow. Kizno buying time here in the stasis, staying alive for now. Griffin making so much space, going in after Call Me. Kizno's already down, Lion's going to be your second kill. 5v3 on the map, and it's about to get even worse. A double for Griffin. Sajet is gone, and Castle's behind all of FlyQuest with his dominance, but it won't matter. There's no chance for the Renekton to go in, as FlyQuest will just kick their way through the front door. Tier 3 turret in mid lane drops. Inhibitor is the next target, and it's Call Me and Castle tasked with holding the line in an impossible situation. FlyQuest with the 5-man push going after the first Nexus turret. They've got the Baron Enchanted minions. They've got the cannon for the extra DPS on the structures. Castle cannot approach. He has no ultimate here on the Renekton. He's got half a Fury Bar. He goes in for the Ruthless Predator. He buys only a moment as he's shot down. He's out of there. FlyQuest are going to kill off the solo laners. They'll make their way onto the Nexus, and they'll take the series 2-1.
Griffin is the blender, and he was making Aphelios smoothies.